My name is Barbara Gooch. I'm a student at Vol State Community College in Tennessee.
My name is Winnie, and I am currently a 1L at Washington and Lee University.
My name is Bristol Loiza. I'm a student at the University of Central Florida.
For me, inclusive access is something that has prepackaged books and the homework software platform where you're having to get an access code to get access with the publisher. So they give you the option of opting out, but it's really not an opt out because your homework is what I call homework behind the paywall. So even if I wanted to opt out, I can't.
We did know that there was administration talking about changing to opt out, and we just didn't like that because it didn't make sense at all. I think it kind of takes away the freedom of students having the choice if they find an accessible version of their textbook. And most schools are just not letting students know that this change is happening. And a lot of freshmen in particular are vulnerable to that because they don't know that they actually have other options.
They say it's cheaper, but that's not been my case. I pay more for inclusive access, and it's that one-time use that you don't have access to later.
I think that the high cost of textbooks is a really pressing issue, and students have been able to alleviate it in the past years by kind of going to the rental market, renting through Amazon or whatever it may be, or passing down textbooks, right? These are all ways that students were already coping to an incredibly disastrous textbook market, and they were barely getting by.
There's always groceries when you're feeding the family, gas to and from campus, internet, school supplies, computers that could have helped. There's a lot of other expenses that $80 could have went to.
And now we're in a situation where publishers said, we're losing a lot of our revenue to these options that students have, and we know that textbook prices are really high and they're concerning. So what we're going to do is try to get these kinds of subscription programs and go straight to the administration and faculty level.
While it might seem easier for administration and for the university and the bookstore and some professors, it's not easier on the students. In simple words, it's just not really fair to students. I just really hope that a lot of universities will hear the message that everybody is trying to spread.
Students do have other basic needs, and anything you can do to help with overall expenses is helpful. Trust that your students can make those decisions for themselves, but don't take away that market where they can't even look around.
I think the most beneficial thing is to talk to students about what this does and make it very transparent. I've had to request to be at the table as a student representative when there would be no representative from students at the table, and they're making decisions for students that ultimately affect students.